Rather Good Coaching presents.
Hello, I'm Karen Adams of Rather Good Limited, and today I want to talk to you about question thinking. Question thinking is an idea that was proposed by Marilee Adams in her book Change Your Questions, Change Your Life. It's based on the idea that we all think in questions, and that by changing the tone of our questions, we can change how we think and have a more productive mindset. While I don't entirely agree with some of it, I don't think we always think in questions, for example, it is absolutely true, in my experience, and in plenty of other disciplines, shall we say, or different takes on the idea, that asking questions, asking good questions, can help you change your mindset for the better. The Marilee Adams take is the judger or learner mindset. And when you're in judger mindset, you ask questions like, whose fault is it? And what am I doing wrong? And why am I such a failure? And in the learner mindset, we can ask questions like, what can I learn from this? What's gone right? How can I achieve the goal that I set out to achieve? And asking those learner questions is a way of changing from the judger mindset to the learner mindset. The one proviso I would make, personally speaking, is often when we're in judger, we don't even ask the questions, we just make statements. I'm such a failure. You're to blame. It's all your fault. I'm rubbish. They're sort of statements, and we don't always think in questions at all. Asking the learner questions will still help us change into a more useful mindset. It's just, questions aren't the be-all and end-all. They're a useful method to apply to get ourselves in a better place. Questions are also a useful way of dealing with other people. Having that sense of curiosity about where someone else is coming from. Genuinely wanting to know why a thing is the way it is, why a person has reacted the way they did, and assuming positive intention and assuming intelligence behind the choices is actually a really positive starting point for improving relationships with other people. I certainly found that when, say with my husband, and I was assuming that he was just being a giant pain in the neck and being difficult, that wasn't really a terribly productive way of thinking of things. When I started questioning whether that was actually true, which, spoiler alert, it isn't. I didn't marry someone because they were a dick. I married someone because they were nice and helpful and useful, and they liked me, so they weren't going to try and make my life difficult. So why was I thinking that he was? I've no idea. But at least when I started asking those questions of myself, then I was able to see things a little bit more realistically. Another key question was, what can I do? What responsibility can I take? What steps can I take to improve the situation? Is it really someone else's responsibility to deal with this? Or would I just like them to deal with this? If I just would like them to deal with this, maybe this is something I can deal with myself, I'll be happier because it's done, and the world will be a much nicer place. And indeed, I found this to be true as well. And stating things in those sorts of ways, again, not always question thinking, saying, actually I suppose it is kind of question thinking. Like, I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know why I'm thinking this. I seem to be having this reaction, and I'm not entirely sure why. There is a question behind that. You know, if I don't know why, there's that question. It's just inherent in the word why. So anyway, questions, question thinking. Question what's going on around you. Question it in a positive way. Figure out what you can do personally to change the world around you. Figure out how you can see things in a different way that will enable you to feel more resourceful. I like feeling more resourceful myself, and I found that asking the right questions really helps that. Really helps encourage that in me. Try it. Let me know how you get on, or if you want any help, stick something in the comments below or contact me at rathergoodcoaching.com. Take care. Cheerio!